the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be evicted. Jim wants to see if the Alex Falls beard actually grows.
You have 4 days to make 6K.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, you need to buy that Alex doll.
$350, that's not too bad.
There you go.
Is that? Yeah, that's it right there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that is the guy. Okay, Alex is that guy from Y2K. There you go.
Let's take a look and see what's going on here.
Danger you.
Model Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV, so useless Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my wife like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame as far as I know. I'm going to marry Julianne. There's always that one person that just says, I'm going to marry blank. Oh my God, I remember watching the show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered you will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Well, I keep trying. Never seen this show before. Is it any good or just a meme? Just a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequel? Are these going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit.
I'm sorry, but pay attention to the 10 spots otherwise. Look at it. Look how sad. No, Foreign Jill.
Oh. Is your lip trembling? No.
You know that one Oshinoko edited panel that's been making rounds? This shit is so ass.
Literally the coolest thing ever.
All right. Wow. Only stuff. I just rotate 2 since you just took Danger U. Street race at the Motor City District leaves 2 dead. Oh, come on. I choose the worst time. I didn't even look at the article. I just said, all right, I'll take it. Darn it. By Lana Smithy, the Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees its sweet, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves each year. This time it is reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The transit police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regarding to who is running the underworld, with nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Lamented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That is a promise.
Oh, no.
You won't believe. Number 5 will shock you the most, I take it away.
You won't believe what happens in this cartoon by Lana Smithy. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. This comes to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. Okay, so are we talking about like the okay. Never mind.
No. Say your point. Say it.
I'm trying to remember the name of the artist that made the song "Touch Fluffy Tail."
That's inspired from Monster Girl Quest right there. Touch Fluffy Tail. That's the meme from there.
Somehow this all makes sense. Somehow this makes sense.
Kappa goes Touch Fluffy Tail. It was the Kitsune tail and whatever, and that is like what. A tail, like a fluffy tail, is so divine, dude. There's a reason why I haven't my VR chat avatar those Kitsune tails, even if they are fake holograms. Don't you just want to fluff them all the time, Ein?
I mean, not all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's positive affirmation. See, fluffy tails are meant to be fluffed.
No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said a TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I wanna.
That reminds me immediately of how castration, or cast station, okay, that's the wrong way to put it. So cast station, I think, is the way to put it. The person who's been making all the kind of like Chibi Miku stuff like that. It's famous with the rabbit hole animation. They just announced recently, like 2 or 3 days ago from this recording, that they are stopping not safe for work animations, rather, so, due to constant
internet
backlash.
Talking about Carpet. You're talking about carpet.
Carpet station or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a whole like they have no space in between the name. It's like 18 letters long. But yeah, and so the stupidest argument I always see is like, Michu's 16. Brother, she's a computer software that's 16 years old. Not like. Michu's been around long enough, people. It's not like she's a kid, for crying out loud. Court City Olympics return next year. Wow, we just had the Olympics. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. This time with a representative from the exclusive country of Kanye-vania again! Prime Minister Quincy, who was in charge of the committee, told the augmented eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of the best competitors come to the country. Kanye-vania's main religion, Kanye-ism. This isn't getting any better! Prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said countries had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it'll do just the trick.
Oh my god.
You good?
Alright. Yes.
Whatever you say,
Alright.
Chief.
Time to clock in.
Yeah.
Good evening.
That was a cute yawn. Hey, Joe! Joe is sorting in the vat. Joe is in the vat sorting and reading shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye!
What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pet me.
I
No.
can't with you just, you know, having your nasally
Pet
voice and then just
me.
pet me.
No. I'm in charge, and I want you to pet me.
Please. So I've seen a few songs that haven't made the jukebox before, so like Out of Orbit, Reminiscence, and whatever. Are you just kind of combing through, or have you been listening more?
I have not necessarily been listening to a lot of it. Most of it is kind of just based off of memory of what I have listened to, essentially.
Kind of like how you can just intrinsically make a fringe weaver at a moment's notice without having to think about it. How did you do that?
I don't even know. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
Like, the bar screen pulled up and you just started making it. You didn't click on anything else. You
I mean, it's literally one of the okay, I'm gonna be straight up honest. It is relatively easier to make a fringe weaver than it is to make a sugar rush.
A sugar rush is so easy. It's 3 ingredients. No rots, no age, no nothing.
Yeah, but a fringe weaver is literally just 9 carmatrine, 1 adelhide, and
you're struggling.
Other than aging it.
You think I can count to 9?
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Oh, we're not addressing that, huh?
Hey, Jay! Won't pet you. She'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't.
You're killing me here.
Will! You called? He said Will, not Gil. Who the hell is Will? Nobody! Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will! Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who? Me or Will?
You cut out again.
You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened?
I don't know if Gil was just playing along or just fucking with you at this point. First and foremost, Kappa says, you know, I have a fun idea. I'll get myself Valhalla for my birthday since I'm turning 21 and serve virtual drinks. There you go. You can have fun with that. And then we can treat you to some actual alcohol when you join us on a community night. Only if you want, of course. But when's your birthday, Kappa? We need to make it a celebration. In the meantime, let's celebrate. And your favorite customers arrived. Ein?
Can I just shrink behind the counter and pretend I'm not here? Welcome to Vergilio?
Why do you sound so weirded out?
You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy.
December 24. Got it, Kappa.
Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know.
So it's all an act then?
Wasn't it obvious?
I guess.
Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane?
Sure. Vergilio wants a Bleeding Jane.
This is absolutely a change of pace after you just cowered in fear behind the bar.
That is definitely a change of pace for Vergilio. Something's up with the guy.
That means AWA is your birthday con. I'll get you a birthday gift then if I get to go, boy. I'll get you something.
A Bleeding Jane.
Yes, this is just the thing.
So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain?
It's a long story, and I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though?
Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion.
Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion?
Yes.
You do know how weird that sounds, right?
It sounds weird?
You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there.
And everyone dismisses a fool and as a buffoon and moves on.
Eh?
I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I'd become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma.
Huh. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me.
Thanks.
Vergilio really threw Joe the Brain Destroyer.
Actually, though.
Say, can you give me something spicy?
Sure. Something spicy, something spicy.
How do you feel about Vergilio actually ordering drinks this timeline?
What's going on here?
If you can't bid them, at least go for the biggest one. At least go for the most expensive then for your event, right?
True.
Well, actually, I didn't check. Can you double the bloom white or not really? Well, it's 170 versus 230
7, 10,
anyway,
yeah.
so you might as well.
Yeah, it's 10.
Right.
It's 10. And then the Bleeding Jane's 200, so
Yeah,
Bloom Light
no.
is the most expensive one.
I mean, you just served the Bleeding Jane anyway. Cruz, you don't feel like you have to? I want to! Plus, I have access to a 3D printer and 4 months of time. I'll make you something real nice, brother. And it's because I want to. I've given so many gifts when I've been out cosplaying anyway, Kappa. Both to people I know and to complete strangers just because they're cosplaying the same series. I want to do this.
Here.
Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender?
I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan.
That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion.
I feel
Do
this
you
for
like
Hilliard,
it?
because I want to like spicy things, but my tolerance sucks. But I've said this enough on stream.
I enjoy spicy things, personally.
I mean, knowing your taste in not food-related stuff, I wouldn't expect any less from you to be spicy.
I'm sorry?
Go on.
Yeah?
It's your voice line. Come on. You can go. Wink.
Nuts. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream.
Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now.
Hey, bartender.
Call me Jill.
I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that.
Don't worry. I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client, after all.
Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet.
You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Vergilio even your real name?
It might be. It might not.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you...
Did you say something?
Just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar?
I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley.
Huh. Again.
Again?
In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public.
You make me sound like a criminal.
You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much.
I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though?
Like I said, you're not exactly helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days.
In any case, can I get something bitter here?
On it. Vergilio wants something bitter.
Kappa says, in response to my last comments, Cruzy, I don't deserve you. Well, what? We are all friends here, and especially since the fact that I only get to see you, one of my friends and one of my ardent supporters of me as an e-girl here, online, once, maybe twice a year at best, I want to be able to give my support, and at least for me, I feel like giving gifts is my love language. Because there's so much with me being, it's weird to say, you know, I'm just start of the line middle class enough. That's a lot more privilege than a lot of people can say. So the fact that if it may take an hour or two of my time, it may take like 10, 20 bucks more of my time, more of my wallet or whatever, to give a gift I thought was just, you know, it's cool for somebody, or I think it's cool, or I think they want it, I'm more than happy to. They don't put me on a pedestal like this. This is what friends should do, right?
Actually, hold on. Would that be... Let's see...
I'm sorry, I tuned back because I wasn't paying attention to the screen at all. I'm just thinking, I just thinking to myself, wow, Vergilio's acting so normal. Let me gut punch him real quick. Let me soup punch him real quick.
You know what? Let's give him a grizzly.
You're sticking a grizzly on him? A whole entire grizzly bear? A whole entire temple?
I'm giving him the bear.
I can't believe you're dropping a whole entire temple on him.
All blended.
Jarts. Yeah, and like, sorry. We do this because not to expect anything out of each other, but because we can. I have the opportunity to give gifts to my friends, so that's what I'll do. Right, Ein?
Yep.
I'm saying this because next week, when it's your birthday yourself, ooh, have I got the spicy... Okay, spicy is not the right word. The loveliest thing for you.
Here.
This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender?
Well, the person playing them, yes, absolutely. I fucking love my coffee.
The person watching it, no, I don't. Well, coffee, the taste is meh, but the actual ramifications it has on my high metabolism body, no.
As weird as it may sound from a smoker, I can't believe this. I
Wow.
can't. I can't
Friendship
finish
ended
saying
with
this.
Joe Stingray. I can't believe, after everything that you two have intrinsically linked upon, you're actually ending your friendship with Joe on this.
I can't believe this, Jill. We're no longer friends. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find somebody else to voice act you.
Jeez. Meanwhile, Captain goes, ooh, better watch out, Ein. Cruzy Pie's about to pull out the big guns. Oh, you have no idea. Ein, you're gonna be so pleasantly surprised by next week.
As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't.
Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day...
What about her? Still scared of her?
Not really, but she looks so familiar.
Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer.
No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her.
Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out.
You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything.
Please come again.